Warrior, do you feel confused during this anxiety recovery journey? Do you feel like you're pushing a boulder up a hill every single day, trying to solve the elements of anxiety that are interfering with your life experience? My friends, if you answered yes to those questions, today's video is going to speak to you deeply because I want to simplify what needs to get done in order for these anxiety symptoms, the constant mental chatter, the emotional fluctuation throughout the day to begin disappearing. Okay? We're going to discuss brainwave states today because let me tell you, during my anxiety disorder, I didn't realize how this simple approach, this simple understanding could make such a lasting difference in my anxiety levels. And I found myself over time going, where did the anxiety symptom go? And man, I'm really focused on the present moment rather than focusing on how tired I am or how difficult life is. And this was a game changer for me, my friends. Today we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about brainwave states and the understanding around how your brain produces 5 types of brain waves, which are electrical impulses between neurons that communicate actions, emotions, and ideas. Now, what are these brainwave states? They are alpha, beta, delta, gamma, and theta. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, okay, Dennis, I get all this and it's nice, but let's get to the point. And the point really is today's we're going to focus on 2 brainwave states. We're going to focus on beta, which is very aligned with anxiety, and we're going to focus on alpha, which is kind of this flow state where mind and body are more relaxed, more clear, okay? The 2 brainwave states that tend to want to dominate the day. However, let's understand that people that are within a high beta brainwave state are the kinds of people that are doers. These are the kinds of people that find themselves being very productive. Beta brainwave state people find themselves as being very good problem solvers towards anything external. However, they're paying a price internally through the anxiety by being such a good problem solver for other people, their careers, so on and so forth. Beta brainwave people are the kinds of people that can will themselves through difficult times, right? They are also analytical people. They like to analyze things, overly analyze things, which can perpetuate anxiety. For example, a beta brainwave person goes to a social gathering. Oh, I'm invited to a social gathering. Great. It's nothing. It's just a couple people. We're going to talk, yada, 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 have a good time. However, once the gathering is done, these high beta brainwave people will get into their car and they'll start thinking, they'll start analyzing, they'll start reflecting on what they did and how they may have said something wrong or did something wrong or didn't please somebody or felt rejected by someone, and they'll start analyzing every single little detail. Does this sound like you? If it does, comment below. And they'll really wear themselves down, and when you wear yourself down, your system will default to the brainwave state that has been practiced the most often recently, which is again beta. And anytime these beta people start to go, hey, I'm going to do something to relax myself, I'm going to do something to slow things down, calm my system down, because a lot of anxiety is really giving back. Anxiety healing is giving back to ourselves, prioritizing ourselves, and resting through mind and body. But the moment these beta people start doing that, they start to feel uncomfortable. They find they can't meditate for a minute or two. They can't, they can't calm down. They need coffee, yada, 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 to kind of keep them in that addiction to these stress hormones and this beta brainwave state. Okay, so now that we understand that alpha is a place of creativity, it increases our pain tolerance, it boosts our resilience to stress, it helps with low mood, okay? That's what alpha is. And our goal is to get into alpha brainwave states more often as we go through the day. It's that simple. To take ourselves out of beta, out of doership, and out of all the characteristics that we think we are that is perpetuating anxiety, move ourselves out of beta and into alpha in a gentle way, and in a way where we can really examine the results and say, you know, I really do feel calmer. And so this is our goal. And when you do this, you're going to find that all the elements that used to be connected to anxiety start to subside, my friends. So it can be this simple. Now, I'm going to give you some ways on how you can do this, okay? Because the understanding is great. Dennis, yes, alpha, I get it. Out of beta and into alpha, but how do I do it? I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can focus on doing this starting today and add it structurally into your day. Don't just randomly do these things, but say, from this time to this time, I'm going to give back to myself and start activating this alpha brainwave state more often. The first one is music, okay, as the birds start singing. The first one is through music. And when I mean music, I want you to start listening to music that is similar to the artist known as Ajit. When you listen to Ajit, you feel an automatic shift in your brainwave states and how your body is going about the experience. There's a feeling of slowing things down, which is fantastic. So I want you to go ahead and go on YouTube and look up Ajit and notice the kinds of feelings that you get and the shift that happens from beta to alpha almost immediately as you listen to this particular artist. And music can go a long way towards getting ourselves into that alpha brainwave state. We can use music. Secondly, there's a supplement that I used often during my anxiety disorder that I found really helped me to move from beta to alpha. And that supplement was L-theanine. L-theanine significantly increases activity in the alpha frequency band, which indicates that it relaxes the mind, which and the interesting thing is it does it without inducing drowsiness, which is really, really important as you're going about your day. So you want to look into L-theanine as a supplement to help you to begin activating the alpha brainwave state more often throughout the day. It's really, really fantastic. But do your due diligence, do your research, make sure that it doesn't combine with any kind of medication that you may be on, but look into this, and if you get the green light, go ahead and start taking L-theanine as a supplement daily, and notice the changes. Thirdly, I love this one, humming. This is very, very foreign to many people today, including anxiety sufferers, but we're talking about humming. Humming also stimulates the vagus nerve, which plays a key role in activating your rest and digest response. So humming comes to us in a couple fold and helps us in many different ways to begin taming the anxiety and moving from beta to alpha. And what you want to do, 3 seconds, inhale through your nose, and you want to begin humming for as long as you possibly can. There's no particular amount of time that you want to do this for. And what's interesting is that you can do the humming practice, the 3 to 7 humming practice, as you're driving, as you're walking, all those sorts of things, as long as you're not doing something that's overly active and draining you, okay? So like really physical exercise and such may be difficult, but as you go through the day, you can utilize humming to bring yourself into an alpha brainwave state. Fourth, daydreaming. Now, with your eyes open or closed, basically, preferably in a naturistic environment, you want to go ahead and just allow yourself to daydream. And when you're daydreaming, it doesn't matter whether you're thinking about something good or bad. You feel like you're kind of seeing those things from the outside, right? And you're kind of looking at them, and they're just things that are happening, good ideas and bad ideas, and you feel like you're in a daydream kind of state in that moment. So this can go a long way towards increasing the alpha within the brainwave state. And finally, surrender sessions. Okay, surrender sessions will immediately, as a meditative and daily practice, take you from a place of overthinking, tension, rigidity, all of the things that come with the brainwave state of beta, and move you into alpha, where it's a lot calmer. And the truth is, when you're in an alpha state, I believe deep down that anything is possible. Mental healing is possible. Emotional healing is possible. Physical healing, spiritual healing, very possible. In an alpha brainwave state, we start to download the kinds of answers that we've been looking for on the outside for so many years. So it's so important, my friends, that you take this video seriously and begin to find yourself feeling like you're in an alpha brainwave state more often as you're going about the day, and these suggestions will help you a lot. So comment below, let me know what you think about this particular video, and give this video a like if in fact it spoke to you deeply, because there are so many people on our Facebook anxiety recovery support page that are also saying that yes, that alpha brainwave state consistently began to tame my symptoms, began to move the catastrophic mind out of the way and bring inner peace into the picture. So you want to join our Facebook group as well, our Facebook page and our group if you can. And remember that you are more than anxiety. Don't ever forget it. I love you so very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, my friend.